we're only a month away until FIFA 23 officially comes out, so today I figured out to make an updated video what we know so far about FIFA 23. FIFA 23 is coming in while it marks the end of an era for the long-running series. It also brings some exciting changes. After EA Sports confirmed it's ending its 30-year relationship with FIFA, we know that FIFA 23 is the best and the latest game in the series, bearing the FIFA name. However, that doesn't mean EA isn't going to put all into making FIFA 23 its best, as well as entry with the FIFA name. In FIFA 23, we can look forward to cross-play, but on pro clubs, I think you can't play cross-platform, so that's the thing is the World Cup, the Women's World Cup, and for the very first time, the Women's Club teams. FIFA 23 will release on September 30th, 2022, following the series standard fall release pattern. There is of course also early access for the FIFA 23 Ultimate Edition on the September 27th. The game will release on Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Google Stadia, PS4 and PC. There's also a Nintendo Switch release, but this is once again a legacy edition for the game, which EA say will feature the same gameplay features and mods from FIFA 22 Legacy Edition without any new development and significant achievements. FIFA 23 makes improvements to the matchday experience, and this deep dive goes into what those improvements will be for those on the latest generation of console, PC, and Stadia. There are more realistic pitches, pre-match build-up scenes, augmented reality replays, improved goal-net textures, and more. Gameplay deep dive. In this deep dive into FIFA 23's gameplay, members of the development team dig into Hypermotion 2 technology, takes things to a new level, and offers a look at everything from attacking and defensive to skill moves. Career Mode Deep Dive. If you want to know how you manage your FIFA 23 team, then you should check out this Career Mode Deep Dive. It covers the new features like playable highlights, menus, transfer analyzing, and more. Pro Club's trailer. In this Pro Club Deep Dive, EA covers some new features that will be coming into FIFA 23 edition of the modes. These include improved customizing drop-ins, achievements, and brand new perks. FIFA Ultimate Team trailer. This deep dive trailer goes into FIFA Ultimate Team and some of the new features that will be introduced in FIFA 23, illustrating the new chemistry system to offer greater flexibility, cross-platform, and new ways to earn rewards in foot movements. Official reveal trailer. FIFA 23 was unveiled to the world in July 2022 with a brand new trailer that confirms the game's September release date. An exciting new feature that will be part of the game. You can watch it yourself if you want to. I will put all the links on the FIFA video down below in the description if you want to watch it like later date. You don't need to watch my entire video. You can easily go and click the link down below. EA also has officially revealed the cover stars for FIFA 23. It's Kylian Mbappe and Sam Kerr. Sam Kerr is the first also women's player has covered it. For the third year running, Mbappe will be the star of the standard edition of FIFA 23. Well, expansion of Australia and New Zealand because of the standard edition of the game in those regions. Chelsea and Australian forward Sam Kerr will be the cover star. So basically, all the world except New Zealand and Australia, Mbappe will be on it. Yeah, entire world. But on New Zealand, Australia, Sam Kerr gonna be on. So if you don't understand what that meant, when it comes to Ultimate Edition of the game, thoughts both Mbappe and Kerr will feature. This marks the first time in the series will feature a female cover star internationally. Yeah, I think this is a great move for FIFA 23 because this is the first female footballer that has ever been on FIFA, and those leagues are trying to make women's football like popular more, so big ups to FIFA. Let's talk about FIFA 23 gameplay. At this point, FIFA gameplay feels pretty familiar to those who are familiar with the game and annual release. They said FIFA 23 is going to make some pretty crucial changes and additions to the formula. The most important of these is cross-platform, after the feature was introduced from testing in FIFA 22. It is now confirmed that it will feature in FIFA 23, and it will make it available at launch. In FIFA 22, cross-platform was tested on online friendlies and online seasons, but EA has confirmed it will be expanding of the availabilities of crossplay to more game modes for FIFA 23, as well as increasing the numbers of included platforms. In FIFA 23, the cross-play will be able to players on the same platform generation, PS5, Xbox Series X, S, Stadia, PC versions of FIFA 23, with cross-play compatibility with one another, and PS5 and Xbox One versions of FIFA 23 will be cross-play compatibility with one another. The feature will be able to launch in Foot Division rivals, expect co-op, Foot Champions, Foot Ultimate Online Draft, Foot Online and Friendlies, except co-op, Foot Play and Friends, Online Friendlies, Online Season, expect co-op seasons, and the virtual Bundesliga competitive game mode that is enabled to players based on in Germany. EA say the crossplay will entirely be able for all players when they first launch the game, but you'll be able to co-op of any time. There have been some fans upset around crossplay now being a part of pro clubs, but EA has addressed this with game design director Richard Wells saying via Push Square, "I share your desire to see crossplay in pro clubs and understand the frustration for not seeing it, including the launch of FIFA 23. Whilst we're excited for the first step to bring new crossplay features to FIFA 23, we also recognize what crossplay functionality could mean to pro clubs mode, with the for potentially for improving matchmaking and allowing friends from different platforms of the same generation to play together. That gives fans hope for the future by adding, as we look at our crossplay features, we are focused on matchmaking in pro clubs, Volta and Foot Co-op, as well as crossplay lobbies, invites, and ultimately crossplay pro clubs. For the first time in a game, women's club football will feature with EA say you'll be able to play as women's club team for the first time in EA Sports FIFA history, as the Barclays FA Women's Super League and Division 1 Arkeme, can't say the name, comes to FIFA 23 at launch. The 2022 FIFA World Cup in Coaltaar and 2023's Women's World Cup in Australia and New Zealand will also make it into the game as post-launch content updates at no additional cost. There's to be more information on this inclusion of women's teams and these tournaments later in the summer. It is also bigging up its high promotion to technology for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC and Stadia versions. Building out to the first entirely and the technology, EA is promising twice as much real match data caption will take FIFA 23 to over 6,000 true-to-life football animations. For all players, FIFA 23 will introduce new gameplays, features like new skill moves, new power shots, new set pieces, and some improvements to defending. However, for those who are on the latest consoles, PC and Stadia, the game's high promotion to technology makes bigger improvements possible. Things like dribbling and jogging will be more realistic and responsive. Players will use plays in different ways depending on the mix of their height, agility, and strength, and goalkeepers will behave more realistically than have been before, according to a post on the official PS PlayStation into. So this is going to be end of the video. Hope you like and enjoy. Hopefully you subscribe, because I put a lot of video. I've been literally researching this for 4 weeks now after my latest video of FIFA content. So hopefully you like and subscribe it. Drop a like down below, comment section down below. Do you want me, when FIFA 23 officially drops, do you want me to make like a career mode? And if you want me to, what career mode you want me to do? I'm thinking about doing soon Man United's career mode, because after Ten Hag lost 2 games against Brentford and Brighton, you know. See you guys in the next video. See ya.